The Chola Empire is one of the most illustrious empires in Indian history. Here's a summary of its history from its beginnings to its peak and eventual decline. Beginnings. The Chola dynasty is believed to have been established around the 3rd century BCE, although it gained prominence much later. The early Cholas ruled in Tamilnadu and had their capital at Urayur, near modern Tiruchirappalli. Rise to power. The Cholas began to rise to power in the 9th century under King Vijaya Chola, who captured Tanjavur, and made it his capital. The empire expanded significantly under the reign of his successors, particularly Rajaraja Chola I, 985 to 1014 CE, and his son Rajendra Chola I, 1012 to 1044 CE. Golden Age. The period between the 10th and 11th centuries marked the golden age of the Chola Empire. During this time, the Cholas dominated South India, parts of Sri Lanka, and even ventured into Southeast Asia. This era was marked by remarkable advancements in art, architecture, and culture. The construction of the Brihadiswarar temple in Tanjavur by Rajaraja Chola I is a notable example of their architectural prowess. Peak of power. Under Rajendra Chola I, the empire reached its zenith. He launched naval expeditions that conquered parts of the Malay Peninsula and the Indonesian archipelago. The Chola navy was one of the strongest maritime forces of the time. Decline. The decline of the Chola Empire began in the late 12th century. Internal strife, succession conflicts, and invasions by the Pandyas and Hoslas weakened the empire. By the early 13th century, the Cholas lost most of their territories, and their power diminished significantly. The last notable Chola ruler, Rajendra Chola III, faced defeat at the hands of the Pandyas in 1279, marking the end of the Chola dynasty. Cultural legacy. Despite their decline, the Cholas left an enduring cultural legacy. Their contributions to Tamil literature, temple architecture, and art continue to be celebrated and studied today. Temples built in Chola Empire. The Chola Empire is renowned for its magnificent temples, which are prime examples of Dravidian architecture. Here are some notable temples built during the Chola period. 1. Brihadiswarar Temple, Tanjavur. Built by Rajaraja Chola I in 1010 CE, this temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva. It is also known as the Big Temple, and is one of the largest temples in India. The temple is famous for its towering Vimana, temple tower, and intricate sculptures. 2. Gangaikonda Cholapuram Temple. Constructed by Rajendra Chola I in 1035 CE, this temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva and is similar in design to the Brihadiswarar temple. It was built to commemorate Rajendra Chola's victory over the Pandyas and the Cheras. 3. Arvateswara Temple, Darsuram. Built by Rajaraja Chola II in the 12th century, this temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva. It is known for its exquisite stone carvings and detailed sculptures. The temple is a UNESCO World Heritage Site as part of the Great Living Chola Temples. 4. Kailasnath Temple, Kachipuram. This temple was built by the Pallavas and later expanded by the Cholas. It is dedicated to Lord Shiva and is known for its beautiful architecture and intricate carvings. 5. Nataraja Temple, Chidambaram. This temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva as Nataraja, the cosmic dancer. It is one of the most important pilgrimage sites for Shivites, and is known for its stunning architecture and vibrant festivals. 6. Vijaya Chojiswaram, Narthamlai. Built by Vijaya Chola in the 9th century, this temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva. It marks the beginning of the Chola architectural style and features beautiful sculptures and carvings. These temples not only showcase the architectural brilliance of the Cholas, but also reflect their devotion and patronage of art and culture. Agriculture in Chola Empire. Agriculture was the backbone of the Chola Empire's economy, and they implemented advanced agricultural practices and irrigation systems to support their vast population. Here are some key aspects of agriculture during the Chola period. Irrigation systems. The Cholas developed an extensive network of irrigation canals to harness the waters of the Kaveri River and other water bodies. These canals were crucial for ensuring a steady water supply to agricultural fields, especially during the dry season. The construction of tanks and reservoirs also helped in storing water for irrigation purposes. Crops grown. The primary crops cultivated by the Cholas included rice, sugarcane, cotton, and various pulses. Rice was the staple food and was extensively grown in the fertile delta regions of the Kaveri River. Sugarcane and cotton were important cash crops that contributed to the economy through trade. Agricultural techniques. The Cholas employed advanced agricultural techniques, such as crop rotation and the use of manure for fertilization. They also practiced mixed farming, combining crop cultivation with animal husbandry to maximize land use and productivity. Revenue system. Agriculture was the main source of revenue for the Chola Empire. The state collected taxes from agricultural produce, which were used to fund administrative and military expenses. The efficient revenue system ensured the stability and prosperity of the empire. Role of villages. Villages played a crucial role in the agricultural system of the Cholas. Each village was self-sufficient and had its own agricultural land, water resources, and local administration. The village assemblies, known as Sabhas, managed agricultural activities and resolved disputes related to land and water. Impact on society. Agriculture not only supported the economy, but also shaped the social structure of the Chola Empire. Farmers, known as Vellalers, were an important class in society and held significant influence in village assemblies. The prosperity of agriculture contributed to the overall well-being and cultural development of the empire. Would you like to know more about any specific aspect of Chola agriculture or their irrigation systems? Important wars in Chola Empire. The Chola Empire was involved in several significant wars that shaped its history and expansion. Here are some of the most important wars. Chalukya-Chola Wars. The Chalukya-Chola Wars were a series of conflicts fought between the Chola Empire and the Western Chalukya Empire from 992 CE to 1120 CE. These wars were primarily fought over control of the Vengi region and other strategic territories. Key battles include Battle of Donur, 1007 CE. The Cholas, led by Rajaraja Chola I, defeated the Western Chalukyas. Battle of Koppam, 1054 CE. The Cholas, under Rajendra Chola I, fought against the Western Chalukyas. Battle of Kudal Sangamam, 1062 CE. Another significant battle in the series of conflicts. Battle of Takkolam, 949 CE. The Battle of Takkolam was fought between the Cholas and the Rashtrakutas. The Cholas, led by Paranthaka I, suffered a defeat, and his son Rajaditya Chola was killed in the battle. Invasion of Sri Lanka. The Cholas invaded Sri Lanka multiple times, with notable campaigns in 993 CE and 1017 CE. These invasions led to the Cholas gaining control over the island and establishing their influence too. Invasion of Kalinga, 1097 CE. The Cholas, under Kulothunga Chola I, invaded the Kalinga region, modern-day Odisha, and successfully annexed it into their empire. Invasion of Srivijaya, 1025 CE. The Cholas launched naval expeditions against the Srivijaya Empire in Southeast Asia, led by Rajendra Chola I. This campaign extended Chola influence to the Malay Peninsula and the Indonesian archipelago. Pandyan Civil War, 1169 to 1177 CE. The Cholas intervened in the Pandyan Civil War, supporting one of the factions and ultimately gaining control over the Pandya territories. These wars highlight the military prowess and strategic ambitions of the Chola Empire, contributing to its expansion and dominance in South India and beyond. Would you like to know more about any specific battle or campaign? Important Chola kings. The Chola Empire had several notable kings who played crucial roles in its rise and expansion. Here are some of the most important Chola kings and their contributions. 1. Vijaya Chola, 848 to 891 CE. Founder of the Chola Empire. Vijaya Chola established the Chola dynasty by capturing Tanjavur, from the Pandyas and making it his capital. Temple construction. He built the Soleswara temple at Narthamlai, Pudukkottai. Tooth Aditya I, 870 to 907 CE. Expansion of territory. Aditya I, the son of Vijaya Chola, extended the Chola dominions by conquering the Palwas and the western Ganga kingdom. Temple construction. He built 108 temples for Lord Shiva along the banks of the Kaveri river. 3. Parantka Chola I, 907 to 950 CE. Title. Known as Madurayum Ilamam Konda Parakesrivarman. He conquered Madurai and Sri Lanka. Prosperity. His reign was marked by increasing success and prosperity. 4th Rajaraja Chola I, 985 to 1014 CE. Temple construction. Rajaraja Chola I is best known for building the Brihadiswarar temple in Tanjavur, one of the largest Hindu temples. Compilation of Tamil literature. During his reign, the texts of Tamil poets Appar, Sambandar, and Sundar were collected and edited into one compilation called Tirumurai. 5. Rajendra Chola I, 1012 to 1044 CE. New capital. Rajendra Chola I built a new capital city called Gangaikonda Cholapuram to commemorate his victory over the Pala king of Bengal and Bihar. Naval expeditions. He launched naval expeditions that extended Chola influence to the Malay Peninsula and the Indonesian archipelago. 6. Kulothunga Chola I, 1070 to 1120 CE. Invasion of Kalinga. Kulothunga Chola I invaded the Kalinga region, modern-day Odisha, and successfully annexed it into the Chola Empire. Cultural patronage. He was a patron of arts and literature, encouraging both Sanskrit and Tamil literary works. 7. Rajaraja Chola II, 1146 to 1173 CE. Rebuilding and expansion. Rajaraja Chola II focused on rebuilding and expanding the empire after a period of decline. Temple construction. He contributed to the construction and renovation of several temples. 8. Rajendra Chola III, 1246 to 1279 CE. Final ruler. Rajendra Chola III was the last notable ruler of the Chola dynasty. His reign saw the final decline of the empire, and he faced defeat at the hands of the Pandyas in 1279, marking the end of the Chola dynasty.